Hi, I'm Nancy Plants. Welcome to another video. That was a super awkward intro. Sorry about that. Today I'm going to go through all my cuttings and I am going to be potting them up. And I also have a few plants that are ready to be potted up. So I'm just going to work. I'm really not going to talk too much about each plant. I'm just going to work. You might remember this thing I got from Burnett's Country Gardens. I've had it for a couple of weeks and I'm going to pot this up. So like every couple of weeks I just come in and I take on a project, and it doesn't have to take that long once you have everything set up. It took me a while to get this all set up, but the actual work that's going to get done won't take that long. I'm going to try to keep this like under 10 minutes. And there's cleanup, of course. I thought I was going to be able to break this up, but I don't think I can. So instead I'm just going to loosen up these roots and put it into one pot. And that frees me up a little tiny pot to put a cutting in. It's kind of why I'm up-potting some of these smaller plants, because when I started looking for pots for all these, I was like, I got huge ones. So maybe I can upsize a few plants. There we go. You get to see that guy. I also have this. I don't know what this is. I got this at Christmas tree shops in the winter. So let me find a pot for this. This grew really nicely. It's kind of big. I might not up-pot that right now. I don't have a pot that's right for it. Okay, other things. Oh, I got this. This is like a little peperomia. This is from Burnett's Country Gardens again. So I wanted to free up these little tiny pots that I can do a cutting of something there, and I can look after it carefully. All right, so I'll just stick that one into this pot. I lost a couple of these. I think I overwatered it, so being in this terracotta pot might be really good for it. This terracotta dries out real easy. Oh, so you're probably wondering like what the hell's going on with my hair. A very good friend of mine, a very special friend of mine, is going to be in Iceland, probably when I post this video. And just in case you don't get to meet Bjork, here you go. And I thought I'd celebrate the 90s by lining my lips with a darker color. I don't know if you can see that on camera. I don't really care. This isn't that kind of channel, guys. All right, I got some other things I got to pot. So let's take a look. I'm gonna like try to be fast about it. This is my little money tree, no roots. So this guy, I'm just gonna change the waters and stuff like that. All right, in here, this is got a lot of stuff in here. This is a monstera. That one has no roots. This one has like a root on it kind of already, and I think I'm gonna pot this in some dirt. This is, I think, some kind of peperomia. That's gonna go over here. Spider plant. And this is another spider plant. This one's ready, so I'm gonna take that out. This is a piggyback plant. And that's a goldfish plant. So these are not gonna stay in this container, but I'm just setting them aside. I'll deal with my cuttings at another time. Got another empty container here. Here, oh, you know what, let's pot this spider plant right now. That, I feel like can go into, got so many darn big pots. I feel like this is too small, it'll dry out too fast, so I'm thinking maybe this. I'll plant it into this little nursery pot here. And then I'll have to stick it somewhere where the pot won't be noticeable, because that's kind of an eyesore. So I'm just going to pull off a couple of the bottom leaves. Alright, there's my spider plant. I don't know if you might have noticed, but I'm kind of a cuttings person. I go around and get cuttings. Sometimes I don't ask for permission, but I never hurt anyone's plants. That looks really nice. Okay, so there's another one. And I got this monstera, and I saved this pot actually for this. But I feel like now that I'm looking at it, it might be too big or deep. So maybe that. I feel like it'll look better in this, so we're gonna go with this. Not really doing that much effort to plug these drainage holes. Well, now this is kind of like a marathon kind of video. I'm not really doing this in the ideal way. All right. That's cute. It's cute. We'll deal with that. Okay, next thing I got another spider plant. This guy's got a little root on it. I think we're gonna go with it. Why not? This one, I think, because the roots are smaller than the other one was, will do okay in this little pot, and I'll stick it in here. Look how cute. All these are gonna get watered, obviously. I'll do that off camera. You don't need to see. I got this. This is a philodendron. I got a few cuttings off of one with really deep roots. So, what am I gonna do with these? Maybe I'll put them in here. Let's see if there's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 good cuttings. I don't think I want to put that in there. Maybe in here. And then this I can put up high somewhere. It won't be that noticeable. It's a green nursery pot, so it's not terrible. But I don't really like the look of them. I'm sure most of you probably agree with me on that. But they're functional and they're free, because if you buy plants, they come in pots. And these kinds of plastic pots are not really very recyclable. I'm going to try to get these roots in there. I let them get a little too long. And hopefully the way I'm jamming them into the soil isn't going to mess them up too much. Philodendrons are pretty resilient. This is my starter plant, though. I don't have any philodendrons right now, so I got a cutting from a friend, and I got these rooted, and hopefully I can get a little plant going, and then I can get a few plants going so that I can have like a jungle apartment. That's my goal. I want to have like one of those awesome... I understand why it's so popular on like Instagram and YouTube, like all these houseplant houses, because it's so cool. Like you're outdoors, but you're in your house all year round. It's great. So since I can't really do too much gardening outdoors, I'm getting into this. I like it. All right, philodendron. What else do I got? I have a, hi cat. I have this pothos. I mean, not pothos, this is a sedum. This could be in a small pot easily, just because this little sedum's gonna have a problem. Just because it can dry out, so I'll just have to remember not to water it too much. All right, and it's kind of tall. It'll look cool in my kitchen by the window. This is an outdoor sedum, and when it gets bigger, I'm just gonna keep cutting it back, and then I'll probably take those cuttings and plant them outside in my yard. So with my yard, I have a family of groundhogs living on the property that I rent. So I'm kind of it's a major setback when you're trying to grow stuff. So yeah, I haven't done too much. So what else do I got? I think just this philodendron. And this kitty cat he must go. He must go. And I also have this peace lily, but I don't really have a really good pot to put it in. All right, this philodendron, pothos, I feel like that would go, it could go with this. This is kind of like corny. I got this at the dollar store, but it was $1 and it was a nice size planter that wasn't plastic. So I punched holes in it with a nail on the bottom, and it's working fairly well. Although I think the smarter thing to do would have been just to drop a pot, and that was about the same size. But whatever, you live and you learn. All right, this doesn't have roots on all of the leaves, but I think I'm just gonna plant them all really tight in this pot and hopefully get like a nice full looking plant in a little while. Beautiful. All right, So what else do I got? I got these ivies, but I actually want to grow these in water. I think I'm going to upgrade them to one of the prettier jars now that they're free. I got a little baby ivy here too. You know what? I'm going to stick this in a pot, I think. Will it fit here? I guess it will actually. Pinch off that dead part. My goal in my bedroom is just have it like all loaded with ivy. My bedroom gets really cold in the winter, but the ivy would make it. And I have these beautiful beams that are like super old, like the 1700s in there. This is cute. I can stick that on a little shelf somewhere. And all right, that's about it. I know this was a little bit like, there's no beginning or middle or end to this, but this is what I do. I come in and I just pot all the things that need to be repotted. Next, I'm probably going to take some of my things that need to be uppotted, but I'm probably not going to do that today. I don't feel like it. So I'm just going to clean up now. Kitty, and find places for all these plants also. I'll do another update on where my plants are, what they look like, and some of these are going up to the nursery, some of these are hanging out in my kitchen, and some of these are about to get attacked by kitties. So I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching, and if you like to see this kind of stuff, if you like this cat, then you should subscribe.